I've just had so many side effects from going up on the medication.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds. Oh, 1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning. I wake to a kiss on my face, so I don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything. Walking to the market, strolling hand in hand, exchanging letters when you're away. Don't need any effort when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention when you...
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's been quite a while since I've vlogged, and there's just so much that I have to catch you up on. I am back. I know my last vlog I said the same thing, but I promise this time I'm back. I had a couple of unexpected health things pop up, so I've just been taking the time to rest and listen to my body. I actually had to take a week off of school, which I will get into a second, and stay home. So currently I'm at home, and this week I have some practical exams, and then the next week I have a couple of final exams, and those are written at home anyways, online. So anyways, let's start at the beginning. So I am getting a liver biopsy. I mentioned this in my last vlog, and that's because they found some lesions in my liver on the CT scan that we did that they hadn't seen before. They're not really concerned of cancer, it's more of complications due to the chemo that I was on, so they're just looking to see if they need to treat something or if it's something that can be monitored. So what initially set off the alarm bells for the liver was I was experiencing around Thanksgiving in Canada, which is in October. I came home and one morning I woke up and my leg was swollen, and I ended up going to the hospital because there was nowhere to get an ultrasound because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a blood clot, and I had went to urgent care, and they had also said that I was at an increased risk for blood clots being on chemo. So anyways, it wasn't a blood clot. Went to my oncologist and they ordered the CT scan, and now here we are. I'm going back to see the liver specialist in January. I have to have a biopsy before then and also a liver MRI. So I had that yesterday. I took a couple clips from yesterday. It was a very long day. I had to go for blood work because I was also put back on the medication that I was on in the summer. It's called Eltrombopag or Revolade, and that increases your platelet count because my platelet count wasn't at the level that it needs to be to do a procedure. So if you have too low of a platelet count, you are at a high risk of bleeding. So they won't do procedures if your platelets are too low. So I was put on that, and I was on 25 milligrams for about a week, and then I went and saw my hematologist, and she put me on 50 milligrams, and that is when the problems started. So I was at school, I got on to the 50 milligrams, and then I started this on a Wednesday. On the Thursday, I was feeling extra tired. I didn't know why. I thought, okay, maybe I just did a lot yesterday, and it progressed over the weekend, and I was home that weekend, and I was studying for an exam. I had the worst brain fog. I couldn't get through studying, and I was just so tired that I felt like I could sleep all day. And I decided that Sunday that I wasn't comfortable going back to residence and being by myself, feeling in the state that I was feeling. And I also had a midterm on the Monday that I was supposed to be going back, and I just didn't feel like I could get through it. So anyways, I've had to figure out with the school, and we've come up with a plan, but I've just had so many side effects from going up on the medication. So I had gotten contact with my hematologist. She decreased my dose, and like I said yesterday, I got blood work to see if my platelets were at a good level, because if they weren't at a good level, then I would have had to go back up to the 50 milligrams, and luckily they're at a good level, so we can stay at the 25 milligram dose, which I'm very happy about because I'm starting to finally feel a bit better. I still feel pretty tired, that's why I'm still at home. When I was having all of those side effects, I was having the brain fog, the fatigue, I was getting nauseous, dizzy. I think I've been having some night sweats, and also I was having a bit of insomnia, but that could also be because it's a pretty stressful time and a very busy time, and I felt like I was missing a lot of school. But sometimes that's just what you need to do. You need to prioritize you and your body and your health, because everything else can wait, but your health can't. So I stayed home. I did as much as I could from home. I have some really amazing friends at school who have been checking on me and have been sending me like notes and things so that I don't get too far behind. And I've also gotten in contact with accommodations, and we have made a very good plan with my final exams and my practical exams. So this week, tomorrow, I have my clinical medicine practical, and then Thursday I have my acupuncture practical. I really hope I don't have to percuss the liver, because that's the one thing I'm not super confident with. I've been practicing at home with my lovely two patients, my mom and my grandmother, my nanny. So I'm actually going to be practicing on her in a little bit today. And then the one on Thursday, like I mentioned, is the acupuncture one. So right now we've learned point locations. So I've been practicing again on my two lovely patients. And I've just been using stickers to find the points and quizzing myself. So I'm a little nervous about those two, but I will be really glad when they're done. And then originally I was supposed to have 4 exams next week, but because my liver biopsy is right in the middle of those exams, it's actually on the day of the 3rd exam. I will be writing that exam in January, and I have also decided there's another really big exam that I just feel like my brain's not in the place to put my all into it, and it wouldn't be my best, if that makes sense, just because of how I'm feeling. And I missed a lot of time to prepare for it, and I just feel like it would be better for me and better for my health to move that exam as well to in January, where I can spend the Christmas break just preparing for it slowly. And I will be taking 2 of my exams that week, so I will have one on the Monday and then I have one the day after my biopsy. So it's only conscious sedation. It's not completely you're out for it. It's just the conscious sedation. So I hope I'm not too loopy, but at the same time, that exam isn't worth as much of my grade, and I'm doing really well in that class. So it was just the plan that I came up with the accommodations person, because she was telling me that she doesn't recommend students pushing too many exams. So I'm doing half now and half after the break. So yeah, I know that's a really long update, but it's been a while, and thank you for sticking around and being patient with me. I am back, and I'm hoping to upload more frequently while I'm off, and also set a better plan for next semester. I feel like next semester's schedule even is going to be a lot more flexible in terms of like class times, and I know more how I'm going to manage my time. It was just really hard to know, not ever having been in this program, I guess, and that being my first semester and not knowing what to expect. So yeah, I am hopeful, and I'm hopeful that the liver results won't be anything too crazy that I can't handle, and that this next year is going to be great. I have some really great videos planned for this kind of transition period after Christmas. So yeah. Also, as you can see, we put up the tree a couple weeks ago, and I also decorated my room here, and we're getting into the Christmas spirit, but also trying to get through school. So yeah. I also just wanted to show you a package that I got. I picked up from my residence. Yesterday we went to just bring some stuff home that I needed for over the break, but I wanted to show you what I got. So I was sent some of their products last year around this time. This is from Lindy Skin, and they're not paying me anyway, but they did send this to me to try out some of these new products. But I have tried their face serum. This is the citrus one, and I would say that this is my favorite product from them. It just makes your skin feel very smooth and very glowy. And then I've also tried their face moisturizer, which is also very hydrating. This skincare brand is actually targeted towards cancer patients going through cancer treatment. So I really love that they're all about hydration, because that was one thing when I was trying to find skincare, was something that was going to be super hydrating, because my chemotherapy made my skin very dry, and I still feel the effects of really dry skin. So I am excited to have these because they were very hydrating, like I said, for my skin. And also I do have sensitive skin, and none of their products have ever bothered my skin. And they also sent me some new products to try that I've never tried before. This is their skin cooler. So I wanted to try this last year, but they were sold out. So I'm really happy that I get to try this now. So it's basically a roll of this like kind of paper that has like different stuff in it. I think like one of the main ingredients is like aloe, and it's supposed to soothe irritated skin. Like if you are going through radiation and you get like burns from the radiation, you can put that little piece of this on it, and it's supposed to soothe that area. I was really interested in this product because when I was going through chemo, I would get really hot cheeks, like unbearably hot cheeks, and I would put cucumbers on my face, and I would put ice packs on my face, and I was just trying to find products that would help cool my face down because it was very uncomfortable, and I think this would have been so nice to have back then. But I'm also going to use this now because I do sometimes get hot flashes, or sometimes I like to just put something on my face that's really cooling and soothing. I have like an ice roller too, so I just think this will be really nice to just kind of pamper myself. And then also, this I'm really excited to try. This is their soothing balm, and it's for very dry, cracked hands and feet, and it's just supposed to be super moisturizing. And I've been having a lot of dry skin lately, I guess with just like the change in weather. So I've been trying to really moisturize and find products that will give me that moisturizing feeling without being like super oily. So I'm really excited to try this. And then the last thing is this eye hydrator, which I'm also really excited to try this. Thank you to Lindy Skin for sending me these products, and I will let you know how I like these new products. But like I've said, I've tried these two and they are great.
I get my hopes up every time, and I don't wanna be let down each road to find. I just wish I'd seen the price tag for my heart breaking. Was it worth all that waiting, when I always knew just how I felt? Yeah, I'm looking back at the past and I feel regret. Don't wanna walk on the block, see where we met. Try to forget that you went on with someone else instead. Maybe it's better if I never love, so I don't have to open up, and you don't have to lose my trust every time.
Let's go get this practical done.
When I know that
Okay, we ate the cookies and I forgot to show them, but they were delicious. And I showed the back of it, and I didn't realize this, but the owner, creator of that company actually is a cancer survivor, so I thought that was really cool. So I had my practical today. It went okay. My heart sank. I picked the case, of course, with the liver, which was the one thing that I wasn't super confident about, but it ended up being okay, I think. So I have that over and done with at least. And then tomorrow I have my last in-person practical. And then I have 2 exams next week. So one more day of going back to the school. And I got a call today from the clinic doing the biopsy for my liver, and there was some miscommunication with a certain blood level that needs to be checked that was never checked. So anyways, I have to go back tomorrow and get more blood work for this one level. I was just there on Monday, so it's a bit frustrating, but there was just some miscommunication, so I gotta go back because they need to validate that that level is normal so I can actually get the biopsy. So yeah, do what we have to do. But I wanted to show you my room because I did end up decorating my room here. I didn't end up decorating at school because I wasn't there for most of December, pretty much all of December, so put on the light so it's a bit better. So I have these stocking hangers with these little lights in them and 2 stockings, and then this is my snow globe that I got this year that I showed in a previous video. And then I just have these 2 little bunches that I got at the dollar store last year, and I just thought they looked really nice there. And then over here I have this garland that I made last year, and it has lights in it. And then I put my meditating Santa, and I just have a candle right here. And then over here, this is new. So I used to have a little Christmas tree up, but I just didn't really feel like putting it up. And I think my mom was going to borrow it for work, but I don't know if she ended up doing that. But anyways, I just have some garland and some more of those picks. And then we had these silver bells, and I just put them in little groups, and I think it looks really nice. And then my mom surprised me with this guy, this Santa. He's a doctor, and I'm pretty sure she got him at Marshall's, and she usually gets me either like a Christmas ornament or a decoration every year. So this is what she got me. She did also get me the meditating Santa, but I think both of these are great, and I am building up my own Christmas decoration collection, so when I eventually have my own place, apartment, I will be able to decorate. And then I also have those Christmas lights over there, but those are up all year round, so it is feeling very, very cozy in my room. And I just did some studying today for my practical tomorrow, and now I'm just going to wind down and I'm going to read. I haven't been able to read consistently, and I've kind of gotten out of the habit of reading just because of all of the work that I've had to do this semester, but I'm hoping over the break to be reading more, and next semester seems to be a bit more manageable. So yeah, we're back to reading. So I started a new book. I started Redeeming Love, and I actually got this in the summer at Value Village, and I've been wanting to read this for a while because they came out with a movie. I don't know if it was in 2021, a while ago. So after I'm done reading it, I would really like to watch the movie. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I'm just going to relax, and my practical is at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I gotta get up early. So it's Friday and I am finished my practical exams. The one that I had yesterday was acupuncture and it went really well. I passed. They don't give you like a grade percentage, it's just either pass or fail. So I passed. So it didn't take me very long either, like I had lots of time left. And today I've been trying to study, but to be honest, it's been hard to get myself motivated. So I've done a little bit of studying, and then I went out with my nanny. We did a little bit of shopping, not too crazy though. And now I'm home and I want to start wrapping some Christmas presents. I haven't wrapped anything yet, and that's one of my favorite holiday activities. So I am just gonna wrap some presents. I have the Princess Switch on the TV. It's the one with Vanessa Hudgens. I watch these ones, and the other one that's called The Christmas Prince. There's like a trilogy of those movies. I watch them like every year, and I know they're a little bit cheesy, but I like them. So I'm just going to wrap a bit. I'm very excited. I got a present from my mom and I got a really good deal on it. I think I'm actually going to end off the video here and maybe start a new one. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you're excited for this holiday season. Maybe a tradition that you do in the comments down below. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos, and it really supports my channel and helps me out. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.